Good evening, everyone.
You just can't
Welcome
hear
to
him now.
Man Prepping, and it's time for Survival Saturday. Tonight's topic, which was recommended by one of you guys or gals out there. After ET arrives, what are your plans? So, warning: possible fear porn. No, it ain't fear porn. It's just possible fantasy sci-fi zone ahead today. All right, let's get out of that and get over here and get that ready for the next one. Okay.
I
Uh,
was not the one that suggested that.
no, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was one on they suggested it last April, I think it was, or March. And of course, I took a 4 month hiatus during the summer there, and I can't remember who it was, but I'm 99% sure it was female, and they were laughing when they suggested it.
And she's not on tonight.
Not yet, maybe.
Not yet. Maybe in a bit.
Uh, so I'm just thinking, I've been contemplating how I'm going to slide some stuff in here on this. But first, let's say hi to everybody, in case I missed anybody. First one in was Phelan Clan Wolf, then the Aquatic News Network, followed by you, and then Moon over Miami's here, and he's at work today. Diana is in here, and Daniel Berry Sports Highlight is here. Okay, and we got two lurkers out there. So, hi lurkers, no problem. Just hit thumbs up, please. Interesting thing today. Early this morning, this is Mountain Time, not Eastern Time. I went live at 8:30 to 11:30 this morning, proofreading and editing Against the Wind. It was hilarious what was going on in there. I think Daniel came in, Shady Hill came in, a couple others came in at different points, said hi. They hung around for a while, and then they got back to doing whatever they're going to be doing Saturday morning. But I kept seeing the numbers go up, 1, 2, 3, and after about 30 seconds, they went back down to the normal number that were staying in and watching. I figured out those were trolls trying to come in and make comments. Oh, it's a live stream. I'm going to make comments. Oh, I got to subscribe to make comments. And they left. May not be fantasy. Government puts out a little info from time to time. Yeah, that's why I said not. It's fantasy in some people's minds. Some people's minds are going to go, oh, praise, let's tickle the tummies. And of course, one of the things that goes with it. All right, causes for ET arriving. I'll go. I got to do this first, and I'm going to jump into some other stuff here. Causes for ET arriving. Man-made on purpose. We send an invitation out to saying, greetings, we're Earth. We want to make friends. Please help us straighten out our world. By mistake, send out messages that, broadcasting high-powered television shows out into space. And they go like, okay, either these guys are totally crazy, or this is going to be like a party going down there, and just party with them like we're at a frat party. Do you remember the show Galaxy Quest, the movie Galaxy Quest? With, hang on, I just realized I forgot to do something, turn something back on here. Style, there it's got to go style and display names. There we go. Our names are back.
I changed mine.
Just your average alien. Oh, well, wait a minute. If you're going to do that, I got to bring up the good guy. Avatar. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So, hi, I'm Bibless Fortuna. But in Galaxy, it actually won 7th place at one of the Star Trek conventions for the best Star Trek movie, because it was a look at Star Trek movies, what happened if the actors got involved in real stuff. But it was it was hilarious that these aliens came down. We need your help, please help us.
Which movie?
Galaxy Quest with Tim Allen.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And what's her name? Sigourney Weaver. And
yeah, they're all a bunch of actors, and they actually wound up on a real spaceship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember that because they thought that's who could actually fly. Because whatever.
Yeah. All right. So Nature Caused is not going to be in there at all. Mitigation Recover, there ain't much we can do on either one of these, folks. I'm sorry.
Well, it could be natural cause because their planet may be dying, and they're looking for another planet to move to. So it could be their nature went awry, and we kind of have no place to go, so we're homeless.
Or they're just lost. They're just lost in space.
Would that make them all illegal aliens? Ooh.
No, if they showed up and say, all right, what do we need? Let's get the paperwork done.
Yeah. Sorry, we have to deport you. Damn it, we're out of spaceships.
Let's see here. All right, so there are some interesting movies. Let's hit some of the movies here. The Invaders, Independence Day, and Independence Day 2. And of course, even more important than that was V, which was a movie and then TV show.
I remember that. That was where they were like, the guy was in the vent looking through, and they're like eating gerbils and guinea pigs and stuff. And they were taking our water and things. Yeah, that was kind of
then they started harvesting us.
Yeah.
Then there's the children's ones. Monsters versus Aliens, which a couple of my grandsons just really like watching. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, which I have not played for my grandsons. Chicken Little, which my grandsons like. And then there are the more adult ones. Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, well, all the aliens in that one were actually just other humanoids. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, all right. In the original movie, and in the series, they came out with the series first, and halfway through the series, they did the movie. But in it, when they went to the one planet that had all the mining colony on it that was mining the stuff they needed, and there was the casino on there, and they were hiding the fact that they were harvesting humans to feed the native insectoids.
Okay.
Yeah. Star Trek First Contact.
Hell, Star Trek, the original series, had some funky alien things, the big lava rock monster that Spock talked to. But
First Contact is when they first came to Earth. If you haven't seen Star Trek First Contact, it's actually interesting the conflict.
V'ger.
No, because the guy, the Zephyr Cochrane, who invented warp drive, is a drunk. And he was just trying to do one thing stupid, and he was having problems with spaceships. So Geordi and Riker and I forget someone else that they're helping him, and they get the converted Saturn V rocket done, and they take off and engage warp drive just as the Vulcans are going by. What's that? They got warp drive, and that's how they wound up with. Go back here to the Vulcans meeting Stephen Cochrane. The First Contact. You go back here. Oh, of course, there's regular the Galactica 1980 when they finally find Earth and have the motorcycles that fly. But that's the other way around. That was other humans, non-Earth humans, finding Earth. Stargate. Did you ever watch Stargate?
Oh, I did. I have every episode. My mom bought my dad the DVD set for every episode ever. And they live out at the cabin, so if we get really bored, me and Richard, we can watch all the couple movies they made, including Atlantis, and I got them all.
Yeah, so my son-in-law has most of them too. But that's rather interesting, saying, because the sub premise of it, which a lot of people missed out on, dealing with the ancient ones. Humans are some humans are descendants of the ancient ones who mated with early humans. Surprise! Yeah, it's Lewis. It's the Marshmallow Man. I wonder. If
holy crap! Where's he been?
He's been around. He's come in a couple times here now. He was in earlier today, something on my morning one. That's the thing. That's the why I'm putting all these up here. Some of them they came in peace. Some of them they did not. Usually it was the kids when the Chicken Little that came in peace. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial that came in peace. Some of the others, it was conflict. Starman. Starman. Remember the movie Starman?
Predator didn't come in peace.
Oh, no, Predator didn't. Neither did Aliens.
Alien versus Predator. Neither one of them came in peace. They all left in pieces.
Yeah. But remember the movie Starman with Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges, yeah, long time ago. Green light mean go. Red light means stop. Go, yellow light mean go very fast.
No. Yellow light means slow down. Red light means go very fast.
Okay, you got to watch it again. I'm telling you, I'm correct. Yellow light means go very fast. Yeah. He knew that because when it turns yellow, they stomp on the gas to get through before it turned red.
Yeah,
that was an interesting movie.
Let's see some of the other ones. I'm trying to think back. But yeah, there are ones where the aliens are friendly, where the aliens are not so friendly. Thor is an alien who's friendly. Loki's an alien who's not friendly until the end of the Loki series. So yeah, there are different aspects on it. What can we do to mitigate an invasion? Any ideas, people?
We need to put up the gold. We need the Golden Dome.
Oh, that was the other one that was an alien-driven one.
What about Spaceballs?
Oh, they're making Spaceballs too.
Of course they are, and it won't be nearly as funny. And you know what? Oh. Give me Mel Brooks any day.
He's in it.
Well, it'll probably be. I hate to say it, it'll probably be mostly woke.
There is, from what I've heard, they're bringing back some of the writers, and they are going to be walking the edge, trying to make it as
risque.
Not risque, as double entendre as they can. I'm surrounded by assholes. To prevent them, take them to our leaders. Oh, you're going to capture us? Is this a rescue mission? Are you going to take these stupid leaders away, please? Please? Oh, what was on? There have been several memes about this. I know you've made comments about it, Mark, previously. The aliens come by, they monitor our broadcast, and say, "Oh hell no, we ain't stopping here."
Yeah, that, and they're in their spaceship with a bowl of popcorn, going, "Hurry up, Annie! Season 2 is just beginning." As they're watching the Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go back here. So mitigation and recovery. There's only one thing I can think of for either one of those. Hope there's a higher power, and you pray to them to get into.
Yeah. It's like, take me to your leader. No, take our leaders. Just take them and leave.
Oh yeah, there's let's see, I got that. I covered that one.
Hey, come on. I remember watching like Space 1999 with, I forget the name of the woman that could change form, and she was like some goofy looking, furry, hairy alien looking thing.
Yeah. Of course, that same premise was copied in Star Trek: The Next Generation with the teenage girl who's being escorted, and she was one weird shape too, but she was she had transformed into a teenager, and Wesley fell in love with her. So let me go ahead and bring that down. Now,
say hello to Tampus. Say hello to Tampus.
Tampus, hey, how you doing? By the way, this is the Sofa Survivalist and his other.
Yeah, she knows. I sent her an email, gave her all 3 of my names that I go under. Except for
you're just the average alien. She doesn't know that name.
Well, I just messaged her on the chat here. So
yeah. So
she keeps calling me. She keeps calling me Chet, not Chef. But that's all right.
Chef. Yeah. So
come on, Boomer, get it out.
Yeah, if aliens come in a spaceship and everybody sees it, I got
a feeling if that happens, I'm pretty sure we're just generally screwed.
Tennessee Tactical 1. Hey, Jeremy. So the one thing that I see what happening is if they show up, even if they're showing up in peace, saying, "Hey guys, you need our help. We're going to help straighten out some things for you guys. You know, we don't want you coming out here and bringing your troubles out here. We're going to fix your troubles down here on your planet."
Trust is an issue there. How do you trust something you've never met before that says, "Hi, I'm here to help"? Sounds like the government. Whoops.
But if they show up in the big spaceships here or the one up above us here, it's going to be Looney Tunes down here on Earth. People freaking out, people trying to sell deals. It's just going to be absolutely idiotic. Yes, Fifth Element. That's a good one. I wonder which aliens might. No. That we're reserving that for our leaders.
Yeah. Satellite dish coming out their butt. Yep, that's a South Park special. I love that one.
Yeah. But so after this event happens and they show up, good or bad, they've shown up and they're just orbiting the Earth for 6 months doing in-depth studies. What's your plans?
You're not going to have any plans because you're not going to know what to do.
My plans are going to be, hey, I'm not with these other idiots. I'm a different type of idiot.
Yeah.
See, I'm an honest idiot.
Yeah, They Live. I read the book and then I saw the movie when it came out when I was young, and I was like, wow.
There is
Roddy Piper.
I'm going to put something off over to the side here. See if I can bring some of this. See if I get lucky on this. Sometimes I'll get totally bored. I don't want to watch other videos, other channels and stuff. I want something short that's going to make do something. And there are several. Let me go and put this one up here. That one looks good. Several channels out there using. Someone typed something up, Then they get the AI to voice it, and then they get the AI to take the voice and put it back into text on the screen. Using AI, it's kind of screwed up. This one up there, and there's these stories out there, and let's see here. And there's about 30 channels out there that I've noticed that do this. And so I'm going to actually, I got to get him started here. Come on.
So Tampus wants to know if we believe in aliens. Gil?
All right, I'm on the page along with I just lost his name. He has 3 names. The Black's astrophysicist has his own show and stuff. And a lot of times he has the black comedian with him, who's actually really smart in his own right. Geeky Gardens is in here. Prepper 101 is here, and.
So that's not the question. Do you believe or not? Not spend 20 minutes telling us about somebody you can't remember their name. Do you believe or not?
Follow. You'll understand my logic here. In a universe this vast, with this many galaxies, with this many stars per galaxy with planets on them, and they're finding more and more Class M planets throughout the galaxy.
And we know this for a fact. Like an absolute because that, you know what? No, I'm going to go with a simple answer. No.
With all the stuff, they know that all right, this one's in the sweet spot. We're getting the right readings off it for oxygen, nitrogen.
Yeah, we know this at 100 million light years away when the light propagation the math doesn't even math. But anyway.
Anyways, with all these Class M planets out there, the probability that we are the only planet with people on it? No, we're not. Can't be the only planet with people on it.
I'm more on the fallen angels side of things.
Yeah. And then there is the other aspect of it is, and I've heard people say, "Well, God created us. He's there, And yeah, if you look at stuff, the creations of God are unlimited. Is He going to create everything else and not have children throughout the universe?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to ask Him when you get there.
Yeah, exactly.
For the decades and decades and whatever of story time and lack of data, I'm not even on the fence. I'm just on no. Prove it.
Yeah. Okay, and just a second here. So, all right. So go back to this one here. And so sometimes when I'm bored, these things are usually 5 to 10 minutes long, little short things, stories. Okay. And and so it's different ones. It's just stars of Terra. The human discovered an ancient starship. Its AI whispered, "I haven't been refueled in ages," and it goes. There's different ones talking about it. Humans returned from the rift. The galaxy was not ready for humans returning. Alien research fleets, they sent an SOS to the Death Wielders, us, and we're called Death Wielders by all these channels. By mistake, a massive human warship arrived. Some of these stories aren't bad. They're pretty well, some of them are fairly well written. Others are just total, this is stupid. And give this channel one more chance. If they come up with a stupid one again, I'm not listening to them again. But some are actually, pretty interesting. And some of them are just stuff. But and a lot of these is humans are the newcomers to the galaxy. This is the standard across all of them. Humans are soft-skinned and looked as weak as pathetic because most of the others have chitinous armor with claws and venoms and crap like this. But they're from most of them are from worlds that have 0.7 or 0.6 Earth's gravity. So, so we get out there, I was like, whoa, and I can pick up this huge monster piece of steel. But some of these I think are kind of, I won't look at them occasionally just because some of them are good. Some have a storyline that is kind of interesting, but some are just absolutely stupid. So that's one of the things. But as far as District 9, yeah, District 9 was another one. That was District 9. I'm trying to remember the total premise. That was where they were refugees, and in the refugees were bad guys, if I remember it right. So then, yeah, so that's like, oh, wait a minute, that's like what's coming across the border from South America. You got refugees with a bunch of bad guys in there. One of the things that, so like I said, this was presented by, as one of the topics, one of the what if, after the event, what are your plans, by one of the subscribers. So, yeah, War of the Worlds. That War of the Worlds, a good old one with H.G. Wells.
Irony of War of the Worlds. It was only a radio show.
Oh yeah, but the thing is though, it was done so spectacularly over the radio.
Oh no! I didn't mean that irony. I meant the irony of it was a radio show. It was not based on any reality. Period.
Right. Yeah. It was written for entertainment. And yeah, but the thing is, though, so many people believed it because they didn't have TV yet. They just had radio. It's on the radio. It must be true. It's on TV. It must be true. It's on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah. Well, so if a survivalist does that, he learns everything there.
Yeah.
That's why he bought freeze-dried water to go with his freeze-dried food. He's going to need it.
Prometheus, yes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've seen pretty much every sci-fi movie ever made. That's, yeah.
What was the one where he wound up traveling through time? Space one. Earth was had massive ecological disaster, and he winds up talking to his daughter through the web wall, pushing books and stuff. And
jeez,
that's not too old.
Event Horizon. That's what Aquatic News Network said.
No, not Event Horizon. It's not with Tom Cruise. No, that Tom Cruise one was Edge of Tomorrow. Interstellar. Yes, Interstellar. Yes. Interstellar is a pretty intense. Wow, this could be, this type of thing could happen because we don't totally understand all the physics of the universe. We don't understand what we've been able to label down and make down. But hang on here. Let me just go here. Interstellar 2014 film starring Matthew McConaughey and Jessica Chastain, Anne Hathaway, and Mackenzie Foy. Oh, and Matt Damon. But yeah, there is so much about the actual physics of space we don't know, because remember, originally Einstein's not Einstein's theory of relativity, Newton's law of gravity falls apart when you start going down to the atom size stuff, and so it falls apart, and that's why Einstein had to retwist his stuff to accept that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, so we really don't, in our infinite mortal knowledge, we don't know jack squat about about space physics. Really, we can observe. Yeah, we got the new telescopes up there, and they make Hubble look like a five and dime store telescope. But it's one of those things that we theorize about folded space. We theorize about wormholes. Um, and here's the thing that's interesting. Nothing travels faster than the speed of light. But wait a minute. That galaxy out there, we've calculated its movement. It's moving at 2 times the speed of light.
You know what I find ironic about that is, in order to calculate a speed, you need a point of reference. There is none.
Yeah, we're moving, they're moving, other galaxies are moving, and you got to try to draw lines and figure out.
Yeah, but don't worry. Lenz's law, which is the law of how light propagates over distance, 1/9. That star that's 10 billion light years away. You know how bright that thing must be at that point for us to be able to see it here. Yeah, you don't want to go there with me.
Well, what I'm saying is, when it comes to aliens, we have no idea.
No, I'm still a hard no. I'd rather go with angels and demons and God.
But yeah, the thing is, one thing out there is, all these planets are habited by humans. They look good because they're all children of God. That's what one of the preachers was saying. That they're all ones that can be inhabited are, because God is infinite. He has infinite number of children. They all can't fit on Earth, and they're out throughout the universe. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. That's just another thing. What's the word you like to use instead of theory?
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
A hypothesis is unproven. You need to prove it multiple ways. You need, like science, you need to be able to prove the same thing over and over and over again using different methods to come up with the same result. Their theory of relativity is a hypothesis. Yeah. He says he proved it. Nobody can disprove it because nobody even understands what the hell he was talking about. But all these great numbers and E equals MC squared. Oh, no. It must be right. He must be a genius. Yeah, you know why he's a genius? Because nobody knows how to dispute it because we're dumb. He wasn't that smart either, but that's another story.
So anyways, if, and this is if somebody shows up, what do? My big thing is, what's the first 1,000 words out of their mouth?
Out of what, an alien's mouth?
Yeah, if someone shows up, what's the first 1,000 words out of their mouth? We come in peace.
Yeah.
Oh,
my first question to them is,
you guys are idiots.
My first question to them is, hey, I have a question for you, Mr. E.T. If you're traveling at the speed of light and turn your headlights on, can you see in front of you?
The thing is, though, it's like if they come down here and say, "Oh no, we just came to watch the crap show," I think you can trust those guys are telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
More than, we've come down, we're in peace, we want to learn from you. No, you don't. You definitely don't want to learn from us. No, we want to learn how not to make your mistakes. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's one of those things that's just, we will never know for certain until it actually happens. So until then, it's like, it's all hypothesis. Or as they say in Stargate, it's Apophis. You didn't get that joke, did you?
No.
Stargate, Apophis, the Goa'uld.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Now you get the joke.
Oh, I got my dog barking in the background. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah. 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 And that's the thing is, some of the rocks here, they weren't created here. They came here from other places. So try to test something. Say, oh, this is that old. Well, actually, this one here could be 400 billion years old because it came from somewhere else.
So answer me this. Riddle me this. 10,000 tons of space debris lands on the Earth annually, which means the Earth is getting bigger. Don't say, oh, not by much. Well, over 1 million years, getting bigger. Well, according to theories or hypotheses, the bigger the planet, the stronger the gravity. Yeah. Huh? Why aren't we getting bigger?
The bigger the planet, the stronger the gravity at one step. The denser the material of the planet, the stronger the gravity.
Okay, sure.
So there's two things that affect gravity, but it's mainly
actually there's a third that you missed. You know, I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna be weird now. The third thing you missed is you're on a carousel, a regular carousel, and you're all the way on the outside edge, and you can feel the force of it trying to push you off, but that's not going that fast, so you're hanging on. But if you stand in the middle, you barely feel it.
Right.
So how come I weigh 230 pounds if I throw my scale in the North Pole or anywhere below the North Pole? I weigh 230 pounds, but if I go to the equator, I still weigh 230 pounds when the surface speed of the rotating Earth is over 1,000 miles an hour. Centrifugal force should be countering that. So gravity must be stronger at the equator than it is at the
because the Earth is not round. It's
it's pear-shaped. Sure, it's an oblate spheroid. You watch way too much TV,
it's
dude.
like a swish ball. So you got more material here, material drawing attraction.
Sure. Okay, drawing attraction. I thought it was more like buoyancy. But anyway, I'm just messing with you at this point.
Yeah, well, but that is a thing that actually
I think poor Candace Homestead is laughing her ass off right now, going, "Oh, we have got to freaking talk."
So because from the equator of the Earth to the center is a longer distance than from the pole to the center.
We're spinning faster there, which means you know what? There is no science to prove. I've looked into it. You can come up with whatever theory you want or hypothesis. No, whatever. It makes no sense. Never will.
Yeah. But because they all right. Some planets pull. I mean, or you look at Jupiter.
According to theory, Jupiter's huge, but it's a gas giant, so there's no mass there. So how come this gravity's so strong? Yeah, we can go back and forth on this. Well, this isn't what your show is about, but anyway.
No, all right, but it's science type stuff. But see, they call it a gas giant, but is it really a gas giant, or is it a big planet that has a lot of gas out surrounding it?
Well, how come we don't know that? But we can tell that it's a Class M planet 4 million light years away, but we can't tell what's right in our own. Yeah, let's not go there.
We can tell what's on the surface of it from the wavelengths and everything else of particles and everything.
Yeah.
We can't see in the middle of it. Just like the Class M planets out there, all we know is what's on the surface.
No, we don't even know what's on the surface. We're going by some reflection and light thing and possible this and lots of hypotheses. But look, a black hole. Yeah, good luck with that. Anyway.
Yeah. And along the same lines on that is like, oh, look, we got dark matter. Oh, wait, that's not dark matter. Oh, well, look, we got dark matter over here. No, that's not dark matter either. Oh, we got dark. Yeah.
It always amazed me that right now I can go outside and look to my east, south from my front door, and I can see Orion. And then in June, at about 3 a.m, I can go out and see Orion. But at 6 months later, the Earth literally at nighttime is facing 180 degrees the other way. And yet there it is, but it's only upside down. Well, it's not straight overhead. It's straight out from, according to whatever. You know what? I could baffle you all night long. I've been doing this for over a decade.
Yep, that's it. Tonight's supposed to be funny. But yeah, I mean, you know, here's the thing: In science fiction, not real life, in science fiction, it seems that all the bad aliens are either lizards, chitinous insectoids, basically have a natural, alien has this, heavy duty chitinous exoskeleton with acid blood. Predator has a little bit of extra thick skin, leathery stuff with big old teeth and stuff, and they got the space suit over it to make him even badder.
Yeah, and technology to blow the planet up. Yeah.
Yeah.
On his wrist.
So what would happen if science fiction is totally backwards? What happens if the fluffy bunny that comes from space is the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Thou shalt count to 4. Not 3, not 5, 4 after you pull the pin.
Yeah, it's like this killer rabbit is like, oh, it's a fluffy bunny. Whereas you get what your avatar there comes up, big ugly teeth and stuff. Hi.
Like, what's up, bud?
Could you imagine it with
hey, do you have any extra apples? I really like apples.
Yes. I mean, it comes up, it looks like a monster, yet its personality is so opposite. It's like, hi guys, can we play foo-foo ball? Or, it's like, or I really like your flowers. Can you teach me how to make pasta?
Hey, I wouldn't look this angry if I could find a reasonable dentist on my planet.
Exactly. All right. All right. None of the guys, Alan's not here. Mike's not here. Okay. Yeah. Just look at the, shoot, just lost.
You know they're going to watch this later.
The Mike Myers spy movies.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, baby.
British dentist. But yeah, so
that's a guy. Yes. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So our perspective of aliens is entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Pure entertainment.
Some people try to throw a little. Oh, I want to throw, try to put some science and philosophy in here, but it's entertainment. I mean, seriously, Mark, did you see Monsters versus Aliens?
No, it's a kid's
movie,
right?
Would laugh your ass.
It's a kid's movie.
Yes.
Yeah. No, my kids. The last movie I watched with my kids was probably like the Pokemon 3 movie. That was probably about the last movie I watched with them.
My mom, when she was in her 70s and 80s, used to love watching the kids' movies because they were funny. Yeah, funny and stuff. But the villain in Monsters versus Aliens, Galaxar, hail Galaxar, hail Galaxar, is just so. Yeah, I can't. It's just.
Unfortunately,
you would laugh. You would be laughing.
Oh, I'm sure. But I think one of the bigger issues with the alien thing is we have all been so programmed over the last 50, 60 years with TV shows, movies, things, and you name it, to show aliens good, bad, and, the day the world stood still and all that crap. And, the early sci-fi movies, which were all stop motion and Lost in Space. And we have all been programmed to, yes, okay, that's fake, but you never know.
Yeah.
We have zero proof of anything.
Yeah. Either way. No proof either way. So, yeah. So anyways.
But it's fun to talk
about. With that in mind, the question was still, after he shows up, what are your plans? Nothing.
Give him a phone. Tell him to call an Uber. Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's like
and take our politicians with you.
Yeah.
Please.
These are the politicians we want you to take. These are the agitators. We don't care if you take them, just as long as you get rid of them.
Yeah. I hear it's nice this time of year on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Last funny pun before we go with future live streams coming up here. Does the moon rotate?
Yes. I can explain, but I think you're waiting for somebody else to. It rotates once every 24 hours. I mean, every 28 days.
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting factoid. If that's the case, then why is there a picture of an Earthrise on the moon from Apollo 9, 10, 12, 10? How can the Earth rise? The same face of the moon is always facing Earth. For them to see the Earth, they'd have to look straight up, give or take a little bit, because they didn't land on the edge of the moon. And if that was the case, the Earthrise would always be in the same position. And why does the Earth look so small? But from the moon, the Earth looks even smaller. It should look huge. But, TV told us so.
Yeah, it said if you hold your thumb up and you see the moon, and your thumb just barely covers the moon. If you're the other way around, you'd have to hold a baseball Frisbee up there.
Yeah, but that's not what the pictures show.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can do that. Yeah. I'm sure Tampus and I are going to have a long conversation here soon, because he's like, I can tell. She can tell. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be talking a lot.
All right.
Offline.
All right. Coming up here for the next week. I'm thinking. Hang on. I got to switch over here and get.
You got Mondays. You got Mondays.
I got more. I got more than that coming up here.
Monday's the next one for me. So that's your our free for all canning questions and whatever.
Yeah. So I'm on chapter 6 after 3 days. So two. Okay. So I'm looking at some of the chapters are longer than others. So I probably have another 4 or 5 days of proofreading Against the Wind, book 1. Then I'll move to The Family Compound, book 1. And after that, I'll go to Scout and the Ninja, book 1. And by then, hopefully, I will have finished Against the Wind, book 2, and Scout and the Ninja, book 2, finish that one. But so at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Time, I'm going live for a couple hours and going to be reviewing chapters and proofreading it and talking about it with you guys, and so that's happening every morning for at least the next 2 weeks. But in the evenings, so on Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, it's for the Monday Night Fireside Chat. It's going to be kind of an open topic, question and answer type thing for canning, food preservation, freeze drying, dehydrating, salt, whatever. So that's what's going to be happening on Monday. Tuesday, back here in Gray Man Prepping, the topic is camping gear for disasters. Thursday is the Midnight Ride at 10 p.m. Eastern. The others are all at 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's the standard Midnight Ride, news, memes, and whatever we wind up talking about. Friday on Camp Patton Family Compound is Home Grocery Store. We'll be talking about setting up your own, quote, home grocery store and ways to work it with kids and stuff. Next Saturday, I got to figure out a couple good topics to send to Shadow that he may run his live stream on. There's another science whatever you want to call it one. After the 6,000 year tilt, what are your plans?
The what?
6,000 year tilt.
What tilt?
Okay.
Oh, the Earth is going to flip over.
Not flip over, just.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll be another
a big wobble. Like
that'll be like the last wobble, which nobody felt. But anyway, it happened.
No, the last wobble was 6,000 years ago.
Oh, I thought it's supposed to wobble like every other year. They're saying the Earth is going into a wobble phase. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, but the wobble phases don't happen quick. They said, "Oh, we're going to the wobble phase." Yeah, the wobble phase took all 12 months to go
1 degree or 1
and
foot
back.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, that's what's coming up for the next week. And so everything is 8 p.m. Eastern except for the midnight ride, which is 12 p.m. Eastern. And this guy's here on most of them. And Tammy Rebel Canners will be here on Monday. And I'm not sure if anybody else if Lewis is going to start joining us or not. And so, so that's what's coming up, folks. And so, as final reminder, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicine, clothing. Learn a new skill every month. And the way the weather's acting here, not where he's at, the way weather's acting here, I may have an early spring, so I need to get planting my garden. Start planning your garden so that as soon as it gets warm enough, you can get your food growing. All right, everyone. Take care.
Have a good night. Don't forget to buy a sat